Welcome to the Keys to Success show. I am Dr. Thomasina Jones, Superintendent of the Bridgeton School District. I am honored and privileged to introduce Bridgeton High School's top 5 graduating students: Charisma Pantaleon, Shauna K. Thompson, Diana Sandoval, Adriana Sauce, and Brianna Brown. Welcome, top 5 graduating students, to the Keys to Success show. I want each one of you to know that I am extremely proud of each one of you. It is because of your hard work, your dedication, commitment, and persistence to education that led you to become one of the top 5 graduating students of the Bridgeton High School class of 2013. I'm going to ask each one of you a series of questions. I'm going to have you respond to those questions because I believe what you have to share with us today will benefit our students. Okay, so let's start with you, Charisma.
Okay.
Our district's logo is keys. Knowledgeable, equip, you succeed. What keys to success would you offer Bridgeton High School students and why?
I would say attendance is very important because if you're not in your classroom, you're not going to receive any education. And being involved in school is very important because you get to meet new people and interact with, interaction is very important in high school, and that'll make your high school experience even better.
Great, so attendance and interacting with your peers is very important.
And teachers also.
And teachers, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Charisma, for sharing that with us. Shauna K.,
Yes.
same question.
My keys would be just one. Participation in class is very important. If a teacher asks a question, I'm the person that's going to answer. I'm going to try to answer. So I think that's one of the most important things to learn in.
Okay, classroom participation. Good. So you're actively engaged in learning in the classroom. Thank you. Diana.
Well, like Charisma said, I really think that networking is very important because not only does it help you practice or when you get into the outside world, you know, you're a good communicator, a good listener, and that'll help you in the workforce. But also here, like she said, building relationships with your teachers because they're the ones who help you with the letters of recommendation, help you with the tutoring, and it's just good. And also, self-appearance is a great key because, like Shauna K said, when you're in class and you're participating, teachers notice that. On the other hand, if you're slouching or if you're with your head down, going to sleep, it's not very good. It's not a good view of who you are.
Thank you, Diane. I really appreciate all the comments that you made because all of those comments will definitely benefit our students as well. Okay, so
Oh, okay.
are you ready to share with us?
Yes, I say
Adriana?
getting involved in different activities because then that makes you find out what you like, what you're good at. So when you're ready to go to college, you know which way to go.
That's good. So tell me a little bit about some of the extracurricular activities you participated in at Bridgeton High School.
I did drama club, dance, I ran, winter track, and cross country.
Okay, so you were a
And
well-rounded
musicals,
student.
yeah.
Good. That's good to know, and I definitely believe that those extracurricular activities are extremely vital.
They are.
Thank you for sharing that. And Brianna, what keys would you offer a Bridgeton High School student and why?
I would say the most important is to respect, but not only the teachers, but the students around you. Everybody can help out in some type of way with you graduating or getting to the top. Students in your class that understand more than you can help you. Your teachers can help you. Just respect everybody, and it'll be easier, so much easier to get through.
Absolutely. It's really something that we all should have for ourselves and each other, respect. I'm going to ask you another question. Tell me one tool that you possess that helped you become one of the top 5 graduating students. So you talked about attendance, participation, respect, self-appearance, extracurricular activities. So can you think of something that you did personally that helped you become, in terms of a tool that you utilized that helped you become one of the top 5 graduating students at Bridgeton High School? I'm going to start with Brianna this time.
The best thing I did was mind my own business. Just stick to myself, worry about the things that I needed to do to get through the things besides all the little petty stuff that all high school kids have to go through.
I like that. You focused on yourself and what you needed to be responsible for, not engage in, other activities that did not concern you. That's a very good response. Adriana?
I agree with her, and also don't give up. Like sometimes you get a lot of work and you might want to like go to a party instead of doing your homework, but it's always better to get done what you got to do first and then have fun after.
So you set some priorities.
Yeah.
Good. Diana?
I think perseverance, because in this day and age, like, students are becoming more independent quicker than, I'd say, our parents. Like, they would always depend on their parents to help them out. But now, since we're becoming independent faster, we need to learn how to persevere faster as well. Because when we go off into that real world, you can't just give up easily, how she said. You have to be able to mind your own business and worry about yourself. So perseverance, I think, is definitely a key factor.
Absolutely. Obviously, all of you had some perseverance in order for you to become one of the top 5 graduating students. Thank you. Shauna Kay?
Well, for me, I think it was my parents, because in the back of my mind, I wasn't really doing this to make me so much as happy, but to make my parents happy.
Wow.
Because they tried really hard to get me where I am today. So in the back of my mind, I'm like, I'm going to work hard so they can be proud of me.
That's wonderful. So you always had your parents in mind as you were being very vigilant to complete your work. Good. That's good to know as well. And we're going to spend some time talking about your supporting cast members. Charisma.
Yes. I'd have to say decision making, because throughout your high school career, you're going to have to make plenty of decisions, and sometimes you make good ones, sometimes you make bad ones, and you learn from the bad ones. So sometimes it's good to make bad ones, but
Well, obviously you made the right decisions.
yeah,
Right.
I think so.
Absolutely. You would not be the number 1 student in your class if you had not made some right decisions.
Yeah, and I also have siblings, so I'm trying to set a good example for them too.
That's good. How many do you have siblings? Okay. Charisma, how many siblings do you have?
I have 2 sisters and a little brother.
Okay. Shauna Kay?
7 others.
7 others.
Yes.
Diana?
I have 2 older brothers.
2 older brothers.
2 sisters.
2 sisters, Brianna?
An older sister and a younger brother.
Okay, good. So it's good to have that supporting cast. Okay, I'm going to ask you another question. Please name 3 items that a student must have in his toolkit to be a well-rounded student, and why. Shauna Kay, let's start with you. You're just beaming over there, so I thought I would start with you.
Well, what I needed for school was a pencil, paper, and a notebook.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
Okay. And why are those items important?
Well, you need a pencil to write with. You need a notebook to take notes, and you need paper just to write down anything.
Okay. All right, well, you felt those 3 things were important. Obviously, those 3 things were critical to have because, again, here you are graduating number 2 in your class. Okay, Charisma, what 3 items should a student have in his toolkit, and why?
Well, my teachers always say we can tell whether you put effort into your work, and
That's a
I'd
good
have to
one.
say effort. And time management. You really have to know how to manage your time, because if not, those grades won't be there. And problem solving skills. You face many problems, and you just have to know how to handle them.
That's good. Effort, time management skills, and problem solving skills are 3 tools that students need to have in order to become a well-rounded student. That's very good information. Brianna.
I would say the same thing, like effort, and because the things that you hand in need to be presentable and show that you actually tried, put work into it, and like the presentation of it is very important. Time management as well, like she said, like you have to be able to know what to do, when to do it, and how much time to spend on certain things. And the last thing would be just not to stress over like little things, like just be able to know what is important and what's not,
That's
and be
good
able to
know.
differentiate between the two.
That's good to know. All right, I'm embracing all of your responses because the responses that you're sharing with us today is what I'm hoping that our freshman class of students will come in and embrace when they come to Bridgeton High School in the fall. So thank you very much for those responses. Adriana.
I agree with them too. I say effort, time management, and another one is to like enjoy your high school years. Even though there's always work and homework and tests the next day, but you gotta like take a time and enjoy and hang out with your friends.
That's good. That's good to know as well because some students are so focused on academics that they do not take time to enjoy the high school experience. Diana?
I say an agenda to develop good organizational skills, communication, and a positive attitude. Just because it helps you get through the day quicker. I don't know. I'd rather be happy than be loping around and moping.
Right.
So,
And
having
I
a
can
positive
attest to the fact
attitude.
that you're a happy child. I see you around all the time. You know, you're very jovial. You enjoy life, and that's important. Your attitude determines your altitude, and that's really critical information. Thank you. So I have a third question for each one of you. I believe that every successful student has a supportive team. Who are the members of your supportive team and why? I'm going to start with Brianna this time.
It would have to be my family, like the ones that live in the house with me, my mom, my dad, and my siblings, and then friends too, like the positive friends, not the negative ones, because they're the ones that make it harder to do things. So I like to surround myself with like positive friends, and my mom and dad because they never gave up on me and they were always there for everything, always there supporting me.
If you could give a message to your parents, what would you like to say to them at this time?
I would like to thank them for everything that they gave me, the opportunities they opened for me, all the hard work they did so I could be where I am today, and I can go even further than what they did and everyone else before me.
That's wonderful.
Oh, girl, you
I'm
gonna
sure
make me cry.
Right, I'm sure your parents will. That's a tearjerker for any parent. Thank you. Adriana.
I would say my parents too, and a few friends that want the best for me.
So, can you think of any your parents and also you said your friends? Okay, friends from Bridgeton High School.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to name anyone?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, you have so many friends. So
Yeah.
It'll be a laundry list of people,
Yeah,
right?
we don't want to be here all day.
Well, that's good. You have a very large supporting team. Okay, Diana.
Well, I think like almost everyone here, probably my parents and my nephews serve as my motivation. Like Shauna Kay said, my parents struggled to get here to give me the opportunities that I've had. So I just want to definitely go as far as I can to, I don't know, just give them a sense of happiness and accomplishment because I know they'll receive a sense of accomplishment by my accomplishments.
That's right.
And my support system, well, like Adriana said, if we talk about people in our district, I could go on forever, but Sergeant Lennon and Mrs. Hill have definitely given me the biggest boost ever. I probably wouldn't have been going to Rutgers University without Mrs. Hill's help, and I probably just wouldn't have as much self-motivation as I do without Sergeant Lennon.
That's good. It's always good to go back and personally thank your supporting cast members. I want to share something with you. I recently had the opportunity to sit down and write letters of gratitude to several people who I felt had impacted my life. Whenever you achieve something or accomplish something in life, more than likely you didn't do it alone. There was someone out there who assisted you in achieving your goal, and it's very important to go back and let that person know how grateful you are for the support that they provided you with during the time when you needed them the most. That's really important. Shauna Kay?
Well, like I said, my parents, because I'm not from here, I wasn't born here, so for them to come to America and give me the opportunity to be here, then I have to show them that it wasn't like taken for granted. And I think a group of people that we forgive to thank is our teachers and the staff of the high school. For instance, even the nurses, they help out so much. And our teachers, most teachers aren't like that in other schools. So to have that support is great.
That's good. We always want to stop and remember our teachers because they were the ones. I know your parents have been your staunch supporters, but you have a whole host of cheerleaders who are out there supporting you as well, and those are your teachers. So they should be commended for being a part of your supporting cast as well. Finally, Charisma.
I'd have to say my teachers, and but most importantly, my family and my best friend. They're always there for me, and I found myself in some trouble sometimes. Of course, everyone does.
Right.
And they're just always there for me, and they're pushing me, and that's the only reason why I keep going. And I'm just dedicated to my studies because I know what they want for me, and I want to make them proud.
That's right. Your parents, your friends, those positive friends that Brianna mentioned, they are there along the sidelines cheering for you as you complete the next element of your journey. One of the things I wanted to also mention to you, I'm a product of Bridgeton High School. I graduated from Bridgeton High School decades ago. I won't tell you exactly the year that I graduated, but it's been a long time. I had a friend in high school since 9th grade, and we continue to be best friends today. So just because you may be going your own separate way, she went to a different college, I want you to know that we are so close. We continue to be best friends. So if you have a best friend now in high school, do not believe that because you're going to different institutions that you're not going to continue to maintain that bond. You can maintain that bond. It can be strengthened. You have to continue to communicate with one another. That's really important. Okay. The next question. Well, this is a good one. I'll start with Diana.
Yes.
What do you envision yourself doing 10 years from now?
Well, in 10 years, I would have already graduated from Rutgers University. I'm planning on it. And I'm doing ROTC, Air Force ROTC, at the university. So that gives me enough time to have already completed my bachelor studies in accounting, done my 4 years minimum requirement that I'm supposed to do when I commission. And from there, I'm either gonna, retire and from the Air Force and begin, a family life and stuff like that. But if it's not possible, I'm definitely planning to take the Air Force as a long-term career and put my 20 years in. But I definitely see myself in the Air Force and accounting.
Good.
So.
Okay, that sounds like a promising career. Adriana?
10 years, I see myself being a psychologist, giving back to the community, giving back to my parents that helped me throughout the whole course.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. So you said community. So you see yourself coming back to
Yeah.
Bridgeton? Okay. Brianna?
In 10 years, I'll still be in medical school.
Good.
So it's like, it's almost there. It's at the end. It's during the residency of it. So I'll still be in school.
Good. Okay, so you'll be Dr. Brown.
Yes.
Okay. Shauna K?
10 years from now, let's see, okay, 3 years from now, I should be an RN. Then I'm going to transfer, and by then I'll be a nurse anesthetist. And then I should have kids by then, because I want to have kids by the age of 26. But I'll also be able to travel, so it's weird, but I kind of haven't figured out what I want to do. I have a plan.
Okay. It's good to have a plan. You need to be prepared.
Yeah.
I was wondering if anyone was going to talk about the possibility of being married 10 years from now.
Yeah, 10 years from
Right.
now.
Yes, I
So-
plan on being married.
10 years from now? Okay. Brianna's shocked. She's, no way.
She's too good
Well,
for somebody.
if you're going to be in school, you may want to, wait. Okay. Charisma?
Same as Brianna, completing my residency
Mm-hmm.
and possibly starting a family.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good to know. I actually have a family member who's going to be going to med school. She is 21 years old. She just finished her master's in a science program at the University of Dentistry and Medicine, and I can tell you she's already talking about marriage before residency school. So just to let you know, it is possible, okay? If you desire to do so and you have a very supportive husband. Okay. Finally, my last question to each one of you. What legacy are you leaving for the staff and students at Bridgeton High School? So you all are going to graduate, depart from Bridgeton High School. What are we going to remember about each one of you? So what legacy are you going to leave for the staff and students at Bridgeton High School? And let's see, I'm going to start with Adriana this time.
Can you repeat the question?
Yes. What legacy are you leaving for the staff and students at Bridgeton High School?
I have to say my respect and always trying to get better at what I do.
Good. So you being very industrious and always trying to do better. Good. And your teachers will remember you for that.
Yeah.
Okay. What about your classmates?
My classmates.
What are they going to say about Adriana? I remember Adriana because she used to.
I guess I'll say I'm a good friend, a good listener. When they have problems, they can come to me and they'll know that I'll listen to them and try to help them as much as I can.
That's good. So they're going to definitely miss someone like you, being a support person to them. Yes, you'll definitely be missed. Brianna?
A lot of the staff will remember my sister and I together because she graduated 2 years ago, and they're always associating us together.
I know I did.
Oh, they look alike. They're the two smart ones. They went off to college and everything. And then, like, my friends would be the ones, I don't know, like, she's the one that was quiet, the smart one. That's always how it is. The one that doesn't take anything from anybody, basically. That's how they take it.
So you'll be known for the smart kid, the whiz kid. That's what you'll be known for at Bridgeton High School. Okay. Charisma.
I'd have to say my dedication to my academics and sports. Because although I like getting my good grades, I love playing basketball and softball.
Good. So you're a
Yeah.
well-rounded student.
Yeah.
Did you do well
Yes.
in athletics?
I'm in varsity in both sports. And my softball season this year has been amazing.
Good. What position do you play?
Second baseman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Shauna Kay?
I'm still thinking. This is kind of hard to answer. Like Charisma said, dedication to my class. I think that's one of the things I'll be remembered for. And for my friends, I tend to speak my mind.
So you're a very candid individual.
Yes.
It's okay to be candid.
I think that's what they'll remember me most about. Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of talk a lot too.
You talk a lot?
Yeah.
So you're not shy or anything?
Not really.
Okay. That's good. It's good for people to share with people what they think about issues. That's really important. Diana?
Well, I think I'll be remembered pretty much the same by the staff and my friends or just my peers in general by being outgoing. I definitely show a lot of school spirit. I love our school. As much as, people may down talk us, I think we're the best school in the county. We're the best school in the state. But no, I love our school and I love showing school spirit. I don't think I ever missed a football game unless I had a tennis match my first 2 years. But I've been to every basketball game, presented the colors with ROTC, or whatever it may be, whether it's a coffee house or a sporting event, academic event, I'm always here, and I think that's my legacy.
Yes.
And what I'll be remembered by, another thing, school spirit.
That's good. I like that. So hopefully that becomes infectious and other students who come on board, our 9th grade students, will begin to replicate some of the characteristics that you all demonstrated. And I want you to know that, again, I'm very proud of you. As we get ready to close, I would like you to think about some advice that you would give to a freshman student. You're leaving. You're now going to hand the baton to the incoming freshman class in September of 2013. Let's say you had the opportunity to give some advice, Charisma, to a freshman student. What would you say to that student?
most importantly, you'd have to come to school and be involved in school. Like, join clubs, sports, anything. Just sign up for it all. And just be conscientious about your grades, because I often hear that their freshman year usually messes up someone's GPA, and that just, I don't know, it's not worth slacking freshman year and then just ruining your GPA because you didn't come to school, you didn't pay attention. It's a very important year in high school.
That's right. That's important. Every year is critical.
Yeah.
That's good to know. Thank you. Shauna Kay?
What I would like to tell them is, like Charisma said, your freshman year is important. Enjoy your freshman year, because when you get to junior year, that's when it's really going to start breaking down. You're going to start stressing out. So I would say pay attention, do a lot of sports, as many as you can, activities, because the more your transcript builds up, the better you are to get into the college that you want.
That's right.
So just do as much as you can, but also enjoy your high school.
Okay, that's right. The college that you desire to get into, the college that you choose, is very important. Thank you. Diana?
I think time management, freshmen definitely need to develop time management skills, because like Shauna Kay said, when you start stressing your junior and senior year, it's too late to try to go back and develop those
Very
skills.
good point.
Because by then you're on the way out.
Right.
Time management skills, networking, like I said, it's all about who you know and who you talk to. You definitely want good references. You want good letters of recommendation. You just want to be known. It's good. It helps you with that positive feel.
Right. Good. Thank you. Adriana?
I would tell them that these 4 years are going to go by fast.
Yes.
Really, really fast. Even though they're going to think it's going to take forever to get out of here. So I think it's good for them to enjoy these 4 years and take whatever the school has to offer.
Yes.
The academics, the sports, the clubs, and just have a
That's a great
great time.
response. Brianna?
Is to do whatever you want to do, regardless of what anyone else says. Not in a negative way. Say you don't want to do sports, you want to do marching band. I did marching band 4 years straight, and I loved it. It's to not to worry about other people's negative attitude, because it's your name that goes on the diploma after 4 years, not
That's
theirs.
great. That's wonderful. I just want to piggyback on something that Adriana said as we get ready to close. First of all, again, I thank all of you for being here today. Again, I'm so proud of each one of you. Just like your parents are proud of you, I am proud of all of you, because I know what it takes to become one of the top 5 graduating students in the Bridgeton High School class of 2013. Adriana, you said something I think is really pertinent information. All of you are getting ready to go on to the next level of your journey. You're going to college, and you're going to find yourself in a situation where you'll see how time expeditiously goes by. 4 years will go by, and you'll look up and find that, wow, I'm getting ready to graduate from college. Take the time to forge and build relationships with people at college, interact with your classmates, participate in those extracurricular activities, become well-rounded students. Also, what Brianna said, do what you choose to do. Once you go to college, you have to pick the coursework that you're going to feel comfortable with, that you're going to feel passionate about, that you're going to be zealous about. You can't become a doctor because Mommy wants me to be a doctor, or a lawyer, police officer, go to the military. You have to do what you feel extremely passionate about. You can't go to school and pick, a track or, coursework that someone else in your family desires you to do. So go to school, have a great time, come back to Bridgeton High School, be a guest speaker, come and speak to our students, and let them know about your experiences at college. But whatever you do, make yourselves proud, make your families proud, and those of us who are part of the Bridgeton High School family proud of your success. So again, thank you for being here today. and I wish you great success in your future endeavors.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That concludes our Keys to Success show tonight. And again, I am so proud of each one of the 5 top graduating students of the Bridgeton High School class of 2013. Have a great evening.